Anton Smith.
Hi.
Thank you for your time and to do this interview with us.
Thank you for
Thank
speaking
you.
to me.
It's the 7th time going to Pinkpop.
Is it the 7th?
Yeah.
See, I was told it was the 6th, but I mean, let's...
I'm saying right now it's the 7th, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
I mean, either way, it's...
Either way, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's my second time, so I think you know this festival way better than I do.
Sure, yeah, we have, been in this little stretch of dressing rooms quite a few times now.
Yeah. It's a bit like a feeling at home right now. Do you feel at home when you arrive here?
This bit here is quite familiar, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable here. I mean, I don't ever really feel like home on the stage. It's still quite extraordinary, to be honest. It's nice to be here again. Feels familiar. We have lots of memories, lots of good shows. We're talking about bands that we'd seen here. I remember watching Green Day here. That was pretty good, really good. A late night watching Bruno Mars as well.
Yeah, in 2018. Right? Yeah.
We saw the Verve once on the other stage when it was pointing the other way.
Yeah.
The back of the field.
When you are on a festival, like, are you in the front crowd or are you more like laid back and just a bit?
Depends on
depends?
which way the mood takes you.
Okay, what was the mood with Bruno Mars? Where were you then?
That night we had all of our fat wives and children here.
Ah, okay.
So we were having
family
time.
Family
we're down the front.
Really?
With our kids on the shoulders watching Bruno Mars. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the kids like music. It's okay.
Okay, that's good.
So that was a bit different. Yeah.
Is it also your most favorite thing of a memory of the Pinkpop Festival?
That was cool.
Mars,
that was great. No, do you know what, the Green Day show was out this world?
Why?
Yeah, I just had a great time. What can I say? You know, like when when you have a field of people in a moment experiencing the band, and everyone feels like just that kind of when it all comes together. It's pretty special, isn't it? You know, you can have a good time.
It's like the energy, right? Like everyone is like happy around you. You get happy as well. Like even if you're sad, you feel great.
It's a human thing. It's a communal thing, you know. And when it goes well, it's why people keep coming back, isn't it, for that feeling?
I think so. Yeah. There are 6 of you now on the stage because Benjamin John Power is the new band member.
Yep.
Tonight you're gonna be here at Pinkpop as well. You're gonna perform. What kind of influence does he have on the stage tonight? Like.
Yes. It'll be the first time that we've played here with him. Well, obviously, like the new record, it's kind of confrontational. It's quite loud. It's quite in your face. So Ben brings a bit of that.
Okay.
You know. He's a noisy man. He likes his noise.
He's a noisy man.
So we have to harness his noise and try to make it come together in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
And I think it works well. The record was designed to be played at festivals, really, to be honest with you. So we're excited about playing the new songs for people. So yeah, man, it's going to be good.
A lot of people are excited as well because I heard a lot of people talk about it. So I think that's going to be great.
It's interesting for us because also Ben's obviously playing all the old songs. So the old songs have had a bit of a spring clean as well and a freshen up.
Because I was wondering because he's now on stage as well. Like, is there is something different with the songs now that he's playing with it?
There absolutely is. Yeah, on every song he's playing. So everything will feel a bit different, even if you're familiar with the song from the past. But for us, it just feels kind of just cool to continue this journey, to wherever we're going. You know, this evolution. You know.
I can imagine if you play a lot of venues and play the songs over and over again that
it's repetitive.
Yeah, so maybe, is it sometimes that you just need to spice it up just to keep it a bit fun for yourself as well?
Yeah, of course, yeah, because it does become a routine, and making music in a studio and that kind of creation, playing it night after night after night, in many ways is the opposite of that. You know what I mean? It's not spontaneous because it becomes a routine. You've done the same thing the night before. So along all of our career, when things have happened and changes happened, we've kind of embraced that, and it's always been exciting and it kind of fueled the fire of what we do. You know, it's part of the reason we're still here.
I'm really excited because I think around 8:30 we'll be at the North Stage, which is one of the biggest stages here on Pinkpop. Can you reveal a bit of the show? Like, what can we expect? Is there something spectacular happening or something that you say you need to watch that?
I wouldn't say. Well, that's not for me to say if it's spectacular or not. But obviously, we're playing lots of the new songs, but we are doing a cover tonight that we've not done here before, so that's a surprise.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I should leave it as a. I don't know. I don't know what the etiquette is here, but we are playing a cover that we've never played before here. So so that's it for the festivals this summer. So, and this is only the second one we've done. So, yeah.
Is it going to be a bit like what was it?
We're doing a Pink song.
Oh, really?
No, of course we're not.
I was like, how it's gonna. Okay, well, it could be really fun. I'm not sure.
I do like some Pink songs, to be fair. So yeah, maybe we should have done that. But no, we're not playing a Pink song.
Okay, okay, but still curious about what's going to be. Is it going to be like a bit as what was it in 2010 when you were at Rock Werchter and you were playing No Sound But the Wind? It wasn't a song you haven't released yet. You hadn't released yet, right?
We did it. Yeah. I mean, that was a remarkable thing that happened to us in this journey that we've been on. Yeah. So not doing that tonight. And no, this is a cover of somebody else's song. So
yeah, but maybe you can also release it then after this.
Well, you know what? If it goes well, maybe we will.
Yeah.
You never know. That could be a good idea. You know, we'll see.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. If you are on stage, what do you love most about the fans during the show?
It's simple, you know. It's the energy. It's that feeling of like when it goes, because it doesn't go. It's not. It's always a pleasure to play for people. But there are nights when it comes together in a way that feels special, more so than the night before, or perhaps from the best night of the whole tour. You know. So, and that's an energy thing. That's a like. Sometimes you have a big mass of humans in front of you, and you feel like they're them and you're you, and it's a separate thing. Sometimes you feel like you're actually together, and not like you're in control, but you are in some way. Yeah, you have some level of control over the situation, and when it's like that, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have like one particular experience that you were like, oh my god, this was the best? Like the fans did something crazy, or?
I mean, we're lucky. We've had a few nights over the years that linger in the memories. You know, you mentioned the one at Rock Werchter.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of nights at Lowlands actually. I know it's a different Dutch festival, but Lowlands has been pretty special too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the energy just takes you by surprise. You know, it can take you to a place you weren't expecting. You know. I mean, there's been other memorable things for different reasons. Men in thongs and people invading the stage and things out of the ordinary.
What did you say with thongs?
You know, like underwear.
Yeah, the thongs, but they were throwing it at you. Or
No.
What happened?
A man was wearing a pink thong, and he came on stage with a rocking horse. You know, a horse's head on a stick.
Yeah. He was like riding it on stage or something.
Yeah, when we were playing music. Yeah. That was a surprise.
Yeah, he just went up.
Yeah, he just came up.
And you guys were fine with that.
Well, sometimes you feel like you can't just stop the song and say, you know, everyone
Can you please go?
Yeah, I didn't feel threatened. It was fine.
Okay, great. Well, it's a memorable thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think we'll get that tonight. You never know. You know, pink hats, pink thongs. You know.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. This is the place for the pink thong.
I don't have a pink thong with me, but maybe
Someone does.
Yeah, maybe I can ask and just like get up there. In 2005, I think you remember this. You played at Lowlands. And it almost went totally wrong because the instruments weren't there. So you borrowed it from another band. I'm not sure.
There were some other bands on the bill around us, and I can't remember the name of the band.
I don't either. Yeah.
But I mean, we were babies. It was I think it might have been the first overseas festival that we'd ever played. So we obviously arrived excited and then mortified that our instruments hadn't made the trip with us. So you turn up at the festival site thinking it's not going to happen, but then people mucked in and helped us, and somehow, the festival made the audience know what happened. Do you know what I mean? So they understood that we were, you know, because they empathised, you know, and felt sorry for us. They were so wonderful, and it was something that was memorable. But
how does it feel at that moment? Like you don't have your instruments with you. You know you need to perform. Like what goes through your mind at that moment?
It's nearly 20 years ago now. You know, not far.
But sorry, you have to dig really deep.
And right then, it was like, you know, we'd done literally a handful of festivals in our life, and they're stressful anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and then we're experiencing that for the first time. So I just remember, just being terrified and being overwhelmed by the response as soon as we stepped on stage.
Yeah.
Like, because we were so new as well, you know, most people they might have heard one song on the radio, on 3FM probably, because you guys were there early. So, you know, and the response we got didn't equal the amount of hype that we had at that time. So it just felt like, whoa, isn't this cool?
Yeah.
Wonderful, yeah.
Okay, great. But it's still an experience, like.
It's all an experience, isn't it? You know?
I know, that you don't even forget it. And is there a song, because we were already talking about it, because Benjamin is now in the band as well, that you spice the songs up a bit. Is there a song that you never get bored playing? Because I can imagine if you do it that often, that sometimes you're like, oh my God, not again.
I always like playing new songs. It's like just the way we're wired. It's always, it always feels gratifying to, you know, perform what you've been working on most recently. But I don't get bored of playing Munich, and I don't think that will ever fall out of the set list. You know, it's one of our defining moments, isn't it? You know, obviously a very early song, but a song that spoke to people, and you know, it will always be with us. You know? It's familiar in a way that's kind of, for that song, it hasn't got boring. Yeah, I mean, Papillon too. You know, it's a festival moment, isn't it? So for us, it's,
yeah.
You know, it belongs to the people, you know, so that's kind of cool.
Does it feel like that? It belongs to the people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, it's crowds like this that made that the song it was, you know. It was an unusual song for us to do at the time. We just made kind of guitar type records, and then we came back with this, and a lot of people were like, what the fuck's this? You know,
were you a bit scared for that as well? Like,
no,
what the
we were buzzing about it, but you know, we don't worry too much about that. But then it just became this festival moment that suddenly, people who thought like it made sense to people.
I think that's it. Yeah, I just want to thank you for your time and really enjoy tonight. And I'm gonna like get a pink thong somewhere.
I wasn't suggesting that, so you don't have to just stand down.
No, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's okay. Just enjoy the show.
Okay, I will.